Alright, so what happened the other day, me and Grandpa Rumpus were riding through the street of Moscow. We had to get the uranium away from the mob. And then they
Hang
fired...
on, Rumpy.
What?
We're recording.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Hang on, Grandpa Rumpus?
Yeah, my grandpa.
Huh. I forgot that was his name. I know Brian left. I'm wondering if he got disconnected or he just genuinely.
There was no sound coming through, so I thought maybe y'all were just. It was too quiet, too long. Did y'all hear
okay.
anything I said?
No, sorry.
Not really.
We
We
thought you
talking
left.
about Spider-Man, and I suggested the half spider, half Spider-Man, like the
Oh!
Spider-Man.
Alright,
Oh,
Spidery
yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, the
Spider-Man IRL.
Man Spider Spider. That would be a really cool suit, but part of me is wondering how they would do that.
Like, don't they? Doesn't the what is it?
Danica.
Iron Man ones have arms as well?
Yes, but in
They're in the back.
Spider-Man 2,
Oh,
the Iron
excited
Spider
to
suits,
be here.
like they just have the
I'm
arms
still
as an ability instead of being a part of the Iron Spider suit. So
Thanks, Danica.
that
Thanks for
those
interpreting
arms
Monkey.
don't really
You're doing great.
change in the those arms don't really change depending on what suit you have. They're just always the same. I can still see them adding. I can still see them adding that suit, but not having the extra arms. But it wouldn't really be.
The mecca of basketball. Sure, you can play it anywhere.
It wouldn't be as
just
fun,
ball and
in
net.
my opinion.
But when you got
Although
the
if they
of
add
the
that
field, the other
if they
players
add
trash
a suit
talking
like
and the
that,
sound of
I
rubber
would
hitting
love to see them
asphalt,
add a
there's a reason they call it the
zombie
city
Spider-Man
beat.
suit. That'd be cool.
Yeah. You know what I would love to see?
What?
Danny DeVito's Halloween costume. I don't know if you guys ever
Come
saw
on,
that.
you know he's gonna be dressed as a penguin.
Well, you know,
No one
in,
watches It's Always Sunny?
I watch It's Always Sunny. I know what you're talking about. I think the closest we're gonna get, because I don't think they're gonna actually add something like that. I think the closest we're gonna get is they did have the homemade suit from Spider-Man: Homecoming, and that's the closest we're gonna get to the I can't remember Dan DeVito's character's name. It's something.
Frank.
Yeah, Frank Reynolds. Yeah, that's the homemade Homecoming suit is the closest we're gonna get to the Frank Reynolds Spider-Man.
Aww.
Hello? This illusion is an illusion.
The water is wet.
The sky is blue. Anyway, I hope you guys are ready for a 40-minute part. Because we're doing all the Mysterio the
Oh no, poison
I
gas.
had the alliteration here. Mysterio's mysterious Mysteriums of mystery
Try saying that 3 times fast.
or something. So
I heard he's very easy in the PlayStation 2 game.
he's not hard in this game. We don't actually fight Mysterio in the end of this until the end of this, but I like the boss fight because the entire point of Mysterio's story in Spider-Man 2, like a lot of the villains have been reformed and are trying to be actually good guys now. In Mysterio decides to get his, okay, I'm known for illusion magic. I'm gonna do illusion magic and like CGI and virtual reality trickery and bullshit. I'm gonna do that and basically make escape rooms.
It's okay. It's over.
And it's a good excuse to basically do these arena challenges, which is what a lot of these side quests are. I also have the I also show off the dev diaries
First
because
things
they are
first.
collectible.
We have to put
But
together a pitch for investors.
the dev
Wait,
diaries
Cole, are you
kind of
recording?
fill in
Yeah,
the
we're
blanks
rolling.
that
I don't
story-wise,
understand why we
story
have to
stuff.
record all this.
Because we're all going to be
Um,
famous one day. And our fans are going to want to peek behind the
but
curtain,
you brought
so to
up
speak.
the
Ugh,
you
okay.
brought up the PlayStation
Well, for the
2
pitch,
movie
I can put
games.
together a prototype illusion that will blow your mind.
Great idea. We also
I
still need
know
to come up with
one
a
of the
name for our
games. I don't remember
attractions.
which
How
one,
about
but I know one of the games,
Mysteriums?
Mysterio was a
No,
legitimate boss
no,
fight,
no.
and then in
We
another
will
one of the
not use
jokes
the
is
name
that
Mysterio
you see
in
him in a
any
gas
way,
station,
shape,
and he
or
has this
form.
People are going to
ridiculously
call you
long
Mysterio whether
health
you like it or
bar,
not.
and you just hit
I
him
am
once, and he
not
One
immediately
punch.
gets up.
Mysterio
Yeah,
Yeah.
anymore.
and
One
and
punch!
it's one of my favorite gags
Master Illusionist.
from the game.
Beck didn't want to be a bad guy anymore.
I think
Uh,
what was that the biggest health bar in the
Good for him.
game, only for one punch?
yeah, it is the health bar
Okay,
is the biggest in
let's
the
talk
game,
image.
but
I want
it
to
doesn't
assure
mean that
investors
his health
you're
is
not the
actually
criminal
that
you
large.
once
His health
were.
is
I've
literally
done
like
my time.
the
Shouldn't that
lowest,
be enough?
but that's
Unfortunately
Maybe it's
that's
his
the
not.
joke.
defense.
Let's talk about your origin. What
Well,
led
he's
you to
also
become
you also have to
Mysterio
take
in
into
the
account
first
like
place?
this is a character whose whole shtick is
Is this
illusion.
really necessary?
If you want to be
So
successful,
it's him trying.
Yes.
It's basically him trying to psych you out.
I guess it was ego, mostly.
we all have egos, Quentin.
Uh-huh. Not like mine.
Although it reminds
Former
me of
supervillain
the
has a big ego. Go
Spider-Man
figure.
Arkham Origins. There was a boss fight in Arkham Origins where you like it's set up. You think it's going to be this grand epic boss fight, and then Batman just fucking knocks him out in one punch, and
Spider-Man,
you just do a regular nuke rush.
don't worry.
Talking
I'll
about the
find you.
Destroy
Yeah,
Yep.
the elect it's but that's basically what it reminds me of is the fucking electrocutioner fight in Arkham Origins. Because I don't think you ever actually fight the electrocutioner in Arkham Origins, unless I'm
No,
mistaken.
no, you never do.
Yeah. Because I'm sitting there thinking that was fucking decade ago since I played that, and I played the Wii U version, which
Oh no.
the
Oh no.
Wii U version of Arkham Origins is fine. The only downside is it doesn't have the Mr. Freeze DLC, which really sucked. So you didn't get that big story mission. But otherwise, it's basically the same. It's a little more buggy, but it's basically the same as like the other versions of the game.
Excuse me.
And there comes
I'm
the
hoping
giant
the
fist!
Paper Mar I'm hoping the Paper Mario series, Thousand Year Door release doesn't have any bugs.
Oh yeah, the Thousand Year Door remake. I am
Yeah.
I am genuinely surprised because people have been wanting them to do that. I am genuinely surprised that they're actually doing a remake of that.
I wonder if they're gonna uncensor Vivian in America now.
I doubt it.
But they're gonna make sure to censor Flurry though, for some reason. I mean, she did have jiggle physics, so I can understand that.
Well, the nightmare is over. You're safe now.
No, they don't. They don't censor her. They just give everyone else jiggle physics, but not jiggle physics where you think. So Mario
Why
gets
are you recording
jiggle
us
physics
having
in his
lunch?
mustache.
I figured our fans will
Peach
want
gets
to know a little
jiggle
about
physics,
you and
but
how
it's
you got
not
to know
like her
Quentin.
breast. It's her
He was my
hair.
neighbor growing up.
Good. We need to
I
fight
mean,
these
her hair is
anti-gravity
way-
agenda.
I
It
mean,
was
you
way
go to
more
the moon in that
advanced than
game,
the
so I
rest of
wouldn't be
us
surprised.
regular kids. I can totally see that. Was he always so
I can't wait for
creepy?
that. Speaking
weird,
of GameCube games, though,
cold?
apparently
That's
there's a new fan
that's
made
not nice. I mean, don't get me
like
wrong. He's
broadband
harmless,
adapter for the
I
GameCube
think, but
that
if
works
I
with
could find
Homebrew,
another
and people are
job,
making
I would.
online
You're
versions
making the right
of
choice to stay. He's
GameCube
a
games.
genius. As soon as the world sees
I
what we're
love
doing,
fandom.
we're
Yeah, like
all
they're
going to be very,
somebody's working
very
on
rich.
Betsy knew Beck from way back,
an
and she's all
online
in.
mod for
But it sounds like Cole has her doubts.
I can't think of it. Working on an online
Looks
mod
like I got a message.
for Double Dash,
Spider-Man?
and
Reggie here.
I think it's weird because somebody is working on an online mod for fucking Twilight Princess on GameCube.
What would you even? What is like a bug catching contest or something?
No, you just have 16 links running around Hyrule doing the actual story.
Well, that would make it a lot shorter. Good
Also,
God, that
also fucking hilarious. Like if we were able to do that on either on stream or as a commentary,
Might
that'd
want to rethink that business plan.
be just all the guys in the Discord channel just fucking just doing fucking
Nice.
You also
just thinking
apparently
about how easy it would be to get all the tiers of light.
I mean,
oh
Or
yeah
whatever the heck
that'll
they're calling that.
definitely make them a lot more.
I'd also be worried about.
I mean,
constantly launching
it would kind of
bombs
suck
on me,
because,
but I guess they can afford it.
like, if everybody has to share items, like, no dungeon hands out two of the same item.
No, from the trailer I saw for that mod, there were like the top spinner gear, whatever it's called.
Stay where you are. I'll find you.
They had like four different versions of Link, just on different gears, just one after another on the actual segment.
That would be fun against the skeleton Star-Lord.
Oh yeah, no, that like, the visual image in my head of us doing that and just going after Ganon, and Ganon's like, what is that twink after me again? Yes, sir. Unfortunately, I have some bad news. He's brought others.
Me just thinking about getting the fishing lure out and then you just backstabbing him.
Yeah, no, it's fucking.
I'd be the only one playing the game seriously.
Yeah.
The rest of you would be fucking about.
Ganon looks out the window of the castle. Oh god, they're multiplying.
Not with the Force Sword this time.
Yeah, that's the bizarre thing. That's another. If we could ever get all the guys together to do that, maybe something that would be fun is doing Four Swords.
Like, are we talking Four Swords Adventures or the Game Boy Advance Four Swords?
Both. Preferably.
I still have the cartridge.
Oh, I thought when you said Four Swords, I thought you meant. Never mind.
Rumpy, I pray you never finish that joke. I
want to know.
I would actually instead of the Game Boy Advance version, I would rather play the DS remake of the Game Boy Advance version, because the DS version adds the DS version added content. Like dungeons based off of
Take it slow.
I'm having a panic attack.
It had
I just desperately want to do the Four Swords dungeon, the Link to the Past, but I can't.
Oh yeah.
Because I have to beat the game on Game Boy Advance.
By who?
Yeah.
Everyone.
With other people.
Idiots! Can't they
Yeah.
see how we're creating the
but
future?
With other people is the worst part of
the technology.
anything.
You mean me? The ex-con.
Which is why I'm vaguely
come up with
dreading
a
when
different
I have
strategy.
to go
We've
into
got something
a
amazing here. We can
dungeon
make
in
this
this game.
work.
Hey, it could be
Somehow.
it could be
Go back
worse.
and beg.
You could try
Gotta be tough
100%ing
trying to shake your
Kingdom Hearts
reputation like that.
Recoded.
Oh no.
Wait, hold on. Don't you have to like watch every cutscene and do a certain quick event in those cutscenes? Or am I thinking of a different game?
Recoded actually has an entire side mode where it's basically a 100 floor dungeon. And the way that worked is that you had to link your copy with other people's copies, which that feature is no longer actually available without hacking. So yeah, you can't 100% recode without hacking the game at this point.
Spider-Man? What is this? Help! Hey, where'd they go?
Which
So I'm
that reminds me, I'm not looking forward to recording
No, this is all an illusion.
recording for
Feels so real.
shit, I can't remember 358 Days Zone 2. I am happy at the very least I don't have to do Chain of Memories, because I did that, I think I did that back in September. And I'm just happy I don't have to worry about Chain of Memories again. Just, I don't like Chain of Memories.
So I've been reading something funny on Twitter. It's related to Kids Next Door.
What is it?
It's basically everyone remembering how fucked up of a villain Chester was.
Who the fuck is yeah, who the fuck is Chester?
You don't remember Chester?
Dude, I barely remember Kids Next Door.
All
All
right.
I remember is the Toilinator.
Okay, now that's sad.
That and Big Boss and Father.
All I remember is Grandpa.
Hang on, Big Boss?
Mr. Boss, I think he means.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the baby
Brown mustache.
No, dude with the mustache and the cigar.
Oh, okay, I'm thinking of a different character.
Yeah.
I remember Grandfather from the movie.
Yeah, but no, everyone's remembering how screwed up Chester is, and to remind you, he's the one that was feeding kids to sharks.
What?
You don't remember that episode?
No.
Okay, so what Alright, so what happens, they give number 3 a very special mission to infiltrate a fast food restaurant and get an order. But apparently it's Chester's robots, and he's stealing kids, putting them on burger buns, and selling them to sharks for food.
Oh, okay, I vaguely remember that now.
Quick question.
Yeah?
Which one was number 3? Was that the Australian with the orange hoodie?
Gather round.
No, green hoodie.
Good news.
Oh,
We
the
got
Asian?
our funding.
Yeah.
For number 4 was
Who's
the
the investor?
Australian.
Me. I secured a business loan with some.
Whichever
orange
one was
loans, but
Goku in
at
that one
least it
episode
got
about the
approved.
pizza box.
Yeah, that.
That's a good one.
Oh, I love that episode. But yeah, no, that was number 4.
The one who could double his death,
Not just
right?
you, Quentin. In all.
In the Grim
three
Adventures
us.
of she was the Grim Reaper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Number three was the Grim Adventure.
She must really believe
I don't know what I'm
It was
saying.
the Boogie. It was the Boogerman movie.
Yeah, Big Boogie Adventure.
Hi, Spider-Man.
That was another good movie.
I have
Yeah.
Joel here with me as well. Quentin is off doing
None of this makes any sense anymore.
We're gonna have to sit down one of these days and just do commentaries over different Cartoon Network movies. We're gonna do the Kids Next Door movie. We're gonna do Big Boogie Adventure.
Big Picker show or I don't show up.
If we do Cartoon Network movies, we are contractually obligated to do the Ed, Edd n Eddy movie. And I guess we're gonna have to find like a 4th movie or something.
Hold on.
Like Beck is taking this hard.
You keep saying
feel
the
for
movie
him.
when you're not explaining which one, because some of these shows had several movies.
No, Ed and Eddie only had one movie, and that was the ending of the story.
They had a Christmas movie.
No. It was a
That was
Christmas
special.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
Christmas episode, but it was just a regular. It was a regular episode.
No, that episode was definitely longer than normal.
It was 30 minutes, where the normal episodes are like 15, but it's still it was.
Yeah, there's normally 2 episodes in one episode showing.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's still like episode. It's still technically episode length. I don't know what other Cartoon Network movie I'd maybe watch.
Well, we got Dexter's Lab, regular show, 2 Fosters, Powerpuff, of course.
I think if we did a commentary over the Fosters, we would probably just do the first one, because that one's an hour and a half. And
I mean, there's 3 Billy and Mandy movies. Grim
Yeah,
Adventures of
but-
Billy and Mandy.
yeah, but we're only going to be watching the Billy Mandy movie that matters.
Wait, I don't remember 3.
Okay, so which one?
The one that matters, Big Boogie Adventure.
So not the one with the Spider Queen.
No, not
or
Spider
the
Queen,
one with Erwin as using his mummy werewolf powers.
The
Underfist special.
Yeah, the one that was originally actually intended to be a pilot for a spin-off series that never happened, because Cartoon Network didn't want to do any more Billy and Mandy for some fucking reason. still sad about that.
Yep.
I also still haven't seen Under Fist, come to think of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, they just played it last year online, like all day.
To be fair, as a kid, my parents wouldn't let me watch Billy Mandy, so most of what I've seen of Billy Mandy was within the last like 3 years.
Wait,
That
why?
being said, as a kid, I did see Big Boogie Adventure. I saw the Kids Next Door crossover episode,
You can only
and do you guys remember when Cartoon Network did the abducted specials where they had like all these like they advertised it as like there's an alien invasion and all of these Cartoon Network shows are like being invaded by aliens, and it was supposed to be this big crossover special, and none of the shows actually crossed over.
No.
Yep.
What the fuck are you talking about?
No, I remember what you're talking about. Yeah.
At least one of you guys do. So
I feel like I vaguely remember it mostly as like the UFOs and the Cartoon Network logo.
yes, okay.
Yeah.
It was called CN Abducted, and the entire point was
Wasn't to introduce Ben 10, was it?
no. It was okay. It was Foster's. It was Ed, Edd n Eddy. It was Camp Laszlo, and it was my gym partner's a monkey, and the last episode was Billy and Mandy. And hilariously, they were trying to set up this big overarching story through all 5 shows. None of the shows actually had anything to do. None of the episodes in 4 of the shows had anything to do with each other. And it wasn't until the Billy and Mandy episode that it was revealed that this was supposed to be a big crossover, and none of the other shows actually did anything with that.
You know, when I was in prison, I
Like
learned
it was
emotions.
hugely disappointing, but the Billy and
How to
Mandy episode
control
is
them.
genuinely
I
fun.
know you're upset.
The
about
Billy and
whole
Mandy episode was also
Mysterium thing,
called
Quentin.
Billy
You
and
need to
Mandy
get on board
Moon the
here.
Moon.
The Mysterio name is marketable. Quentin Beck is not.
Without Quentin back,
It's,
All I heard you
you'd
say
have
was
nothing
Moon
to
Moon.
sell.
So,
Moon the
So
Moon.
it seems
Classic
like
episode.
You need to get on board.
Yeah, and
All
it-
I'm thinking of is that alien that
My
you
emotions.
Billy
Sounds like
fed
things were getting
brains.
spicy between Betsy and Beck.
That sang.
Wrong story.
you mean the
I
Jedi?
know it's the
that
wrong
is
story.
still a great episode though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was
Apparently
kind of
Mandy's
jumping in
mind is
that
so
suit.
powerful to take it over. Which, of course, it is.
I mean,
That's the
Mandy.
plan.
Mandy is just a fucking villain.
I mean, Mandy in the episode that was a reference to Dune, it's confirmed that Mandy just takes over the entire fucking universe.
Yeah, I mean, she took over the fucking Kids Next Door in, what, 25 minutes?
I thought it was 6.
Close enough?
Yeah, close enough.
Mandy is the type of character who would walk into the Kids Next Door and everyone just kind of looks at her and is like, all right, we're not fucking with this. Here's the keys. Where you do you.
I'm too lazy to deal with this.
Well, it's less of a too lazy and more of a Mandy is.
We're out of our league.
Yeah.
More of a.
She
is
she
a
takes over
serial
the-
killer. I don't want to fuck with that.
Yep.
She takes over the world in the future, anyways, because of the
Yeah.
Boogeyman movie.
Not just the Boogeyman movie. It's also like I mentioned there was an episode that was a reference to Dune, and she actually she just becomes a giant slug and takes over the universe.
Pretty much.
And for anyone asking, for anyone wondering, wait, she turns into a giant slug? Yeah, I'm not kidding when I say that's a reference to Dune. That actually happens in the fucking Dune stories, and no, even I can't explain it.
Take however much time you need.
It's
You're
fucking
safe.
weird.
I can.
Yeah. So getting back to K&D, Chester was an evil guy. Not only was he feeding kids to sharks, he was turning them into mooses too.
To be a
I-
minor injury.
For a second there, I
mean
thought
me?
you were gonna
These
say getting back to
illusions are just
KFC.
illusions, right?
That's
Yo,
more
well, I
like
mean,
the
both are
classic
possible.
Pinocchio level
Well,
evil.
Yo,
The
getting back to
illusions should be
KFC,
harmless.
Yeah.
Unless someone's
what do you
doing
think?
something
What do you
they
guys think
shouldn't
about
be
that chicken
doing.
pizza?
Yeah, the cheesa.
I have
There's,
Right.
there's a
So,
chicken pizza.
Don't look
Yeah, the
at me
cheesa.
like that.
It's literally
This
a
was
pizza
not my
made on
fault.
top of
well
a
then,
flattened
this
piece
is
of fried
quite the
chicken.
mystery.
Look, I'm
Oh,
sure the
man,
Italian.
Christ, I'll do anything. Just.
I'm
Did they
sure
do
the
it on
Italians
I
purpose?
mean,
looking
didn't
at
they
this.
have the
Salty
double
about how
down
it's
a long
used in
time ago?
Mysterio.
Oh God, yeah, that's true.
I think they did. Well, okay, and I need to bring this up since we're talking about the cheesa.
Again? Let's see what she
This
has to
is
say.
something that is
Hello,
only new
Spider-Man.
to America. This is something that
I just wanted to let you know
available
that
in
Quentin
overseas
has agreed
markets.
to enter some court-monitored
Like
counseling
What the
we are
fuck?
only
to
just
help him
we
with
are
his
only just getting it this year,
post-prison transition.
but overseas markets have had the
Finally.
cheesa for
Cole,
a
please
couple
be
of years,
respectful.
and
Oh
it's
man,
like
they get all the good
Sorry.
stuff. First the
I'm
Stroop
just
Waffle McFlurry, now this.
Hold on.
Laddie
Come
said
on,
Hold
you
on.
know you
hello.
can't get a McFlurry anytime.
Anyway, Quentin
First
asked me to
off,
pass this along.
yeah,
He
the
thinks he's
McFlurry
close
pick
to
the
figuring out
the
what's going on.
McFlurry
So
repairman is
just
broken,
keep up the good work, Spider-Man.
Good on Beck for going into
or
counseling.
however that joke goes.
We all need help sometimes.
the ice cream machine is fucked.
Yeah, the ice
It's on
cream
break.
machine repairman is fucked. But yeah, no,
Yep.
the cheesa is something that was available
Yeah.
available overseas. I want to try it. It
Yeah.
actually looks good. I know the Italians the Italians looking at that are
I'm
weeping,
working on it.
but at the same time, it's like, man, it looks
Yeah.
good.
They're probably spitting on us too every time we walk by the
Thanks,
streets.
Mysterio, sit
Yeah, but they're
over
doing
there.
that anyway.
Yeah.
I wonder if
But yeah,
Mr.
speaking of the
Fishbowl
ice cream,
has
when
to say.
Chester was turning all the kids into mooses, that's what he was doing. He was taking the mooses, grinding off their antlers, and turning it into ice cream.
Okay, that's a lot tamer than feeding them to the shark.
I
Yeah.
vaguely remember that.
It's the moose sickles theme. It's in your head.
Hang on. Before I forget, who was the was Chester the guy trying to get ice cream, or am I thinking of a different character?
You're thinking of the scientist that also has tentacles for legs.
Or like crab hands or whatever. I don't know. It always
Yeah.
was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He
it was one of those
tried to
characters.
kidnap number one because he couldn't get ice cream headaches.
Okay,
And then the whole
Yeah,
game kind of messed up.
keep that in
He
mind.
found the perfect flavor, and he would have not become a villain had the other kids intervened.
Yeah.
So wasn't that like that episode basically just an entire parody of the Matrix? Like he kidnapped number one or something.
He was force-fed every ice cream flavor
Oh,
imaginable.
okay, no, that's another.
No, you're thinking of the second Renaissance parody.
No, there was an episode of Kids Next Door that I remember where one of them, where one of the villains trapped number one.
That was the last one.
Trapped number one in like a tube, and
Thanks, Spider-Man.
like he was
You're
trapped
right.
in a virtual
Take a
world.
breath. Try to
And
relax.
Yeah,
but the entire point of the world was to be like this perfect world, so that number one would never want to be.
Yeah, and I remember that episode. And guess who was the villain behind
You
it?
seem to want to talk a lot. But what is it that you actually do?
It was
Tony
Chester too.
Gorgonzola.
This endeavor.
I like that episode. It was a good episode.
Yeah, that was Chester too, by the way.
That's probably one of my favorite Chester.
Scan
All right,
bank
I
cards
need
in
to
our
remember what
customers'
Chester
pockets.
A 21st century parlor trick.
What about that
Well, see,
episode
We
where they
use
tried to
that
turn number
information to
4
look at
into a
their
girl?
purchase history.
Oh yeah, that episode.
That episode is so. I
That
still
makes
like that
our
episode because
audience
this is just a good episode. But that
believe in
episode
the
is so fucking weird.
unbelievable.
But if it gets out that we have people's bank information,
What about the episode where they're trying to test number one to see if he can go further in the K&D ranks, like the teenage
of
ranks?
course not.
Then as long as you
Okay,
keep
I
it to
vaguely remember Chester
yourselves,
now.
our secret is safe.
Yeah.
All I'm thinking is of an image of
Right.
Gumbeard, but
Beck
skinny.
was scanning people's credit cards to customize his
You mean Sticky
illusions?
Beard?
Yeah.
Sounds like something the old Mysterio would do.
Gumbeard.
Come on, it makes more sense with Sticky Beard. He was a candy pirate.
Sticky Beard makes more sense than Gumbeard.
Sorry.
Because Sticky Beard, because candy is sticky, and he has candy in his beard, and it's like, okay, that actually makes Gumbeard. Gumbeard implies that he's only interested in a specific type of candy or something, or he's made of gum or
Okay.
something.
Wait. You consider gum candy?
I mean, is it not? I mean, bubble gum.
Yeah, it depends on the type of gum.
Looks like I gotta throw them into the void to debug.
Oh, and just to wrap up Chester's rap sheet, he also brainwashed a bunch of kids to make wallets and lanyards.
You know, hilariously enough, that actually doesn't sound as bad. That's basically what that's basically summer camp.
Yeah,
except without the brainwashing.
Yeah.
That's what you do in summer camp?
I vaguely remember doing that in summer camp. Not late.
I've never been a summer camp.
Basically, kid version of prison labor.
Yeah, but
in this case, yeah.
Yeah, but willing prison labor.
I mean,
I don't know why I keep taking a picture of these.
because you're an idiot.
I need to make sure I know what these riddles are, even though I've played this game before and know where this is leading.
So you can't type in the answers. Your character has to figure it out.
Oh no, there's no correlation to the riddle. Like you don't have to answer like a thing like a Banjo or Kazooie. Banjo Kazooie. It's the riddles that you're given is meant to kind of fill you in and say, hey, the people controlling the Mysteriums of Mystery, or whatever I put in the title. Mysteriums of Mystery.
Great. I want to kick the shit out of you just for that title.
That's fair.
That is a lot of alliteration.
That is the entire fucking joke, Brian. Anyway.
You know what? I'll do it for you, Walker. There you go.
Ah, my ass!
You still need to get that sword swing sound.
Yeah, you really do. I'll find a sword swing sound and send it to you. Anyway, what I was getting at earlier. The entire point of the riddles is to kind of fill in the blanks. It's like, oh, someone's screwing with the Mysteriums, and it's not actually Beck like you think it is. Like that's the entire point of them.
Do we have a way out in case it gets violent or something?
I mean, the dev diaries are also there to fill in the blanks and like, oh, something's going wrong. I think one of the other dev diaries, I probably talked over it, but one of the other dev diaries revealed that the Mysteriums actually scan the guest's credit card information and look at their purchase history, but the only reason they do that is so that it can customize the experience to specific people.
When we confronted him,
I mean, it's still shady, but it's kind of it's basically Google. It's basically like Google looking at what you search on Google and YouTube and fill an algorithm basically saying, oh, you search for this. You're interested in this. That's basically what they're doing with the Mysteriums.
Spider-Man,
I'm going to have an argument about that.
Coney Island, I have an urgent
there is no way Google actually looks at my searches. Because if they did, they would know.
That doesn't sound Spanish.
Huh?
All of my ads, no matter where the fuck I go, are always in Spanish. I don't know Spanish.
Yeah, to be fair,
I learn Spanish.
I get Spanish. I get Spanish commercials when I watch Gabriel Iglesias on YouTube, and then after a week they're gone.
I've never watched anything in Spanish.
He speaks in English, but he has a Hispanic name.
Yeah, that's true. I have watched a shit ton of stuff. Never watched stuff in Spanish. Like daily, we'll get stuff in Spanish, and I think it all correlates to basically, okay, your IP address. You're in an area that has people who speak Spanish. I think that's what it is. Although Brian and probably
exclusively Spanish. Little sus.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it makes a whole lot of sense. Like it's still fucking stupid. But
you killed him.
It's not like I get one every week. I get one. I get fucking. I get a Spectrum mobile ad in Spanish daily, and it's the
Oh
same.
my
ad.
god, I'm not alone.
Dude, again,
Rumpy,
all
you
of
live
my
in.
ads are in Spanish.
Yeah, okay,
If you
yeah,
had
and that
ads
is
on-
still weird.
If you had ads on your channel, they would probably show up for me in Spanish.
I mean, I technically do have ads in, but that's because YouTube just automatically does ads for people sometimes.
Really, I've watched like a couple of your videos and I've never once gotten an ad.
Huh. Okay, never mind.
And I refuse to pay for premium.
The only reason I would pay for premium is to get rid of ads. Get rid of ads, and apparently, if you pay for premium, it actually the YouTubers that actually get paid from YouTube get paid more if people watch using premium. I don't know how that works, but it apparently does. Also, we're actually fighting Mysterio this time.
Oh, yay! Punch
And-
the fishbowl.
Which one? Because Miles is also wearing a Mysterio-inspired suit.
Punch them both. You can
Yeah,
defeat
Why would you punch yourself?
Uh-oh.
Brian,
Well, sometimes
that's
you gotta
not...
kick your own ass, that's why.
Yeah. Rumpy, Rumpy, demonstrate.
Right. Hang on.
Punch
Stay a little
dot
slow on that shot.
punch dot
Hang on.
EXE is loading.
Suspense is killing me.
Oh, also. Where are you? What the hell?
What the hell, indeed?
Did I hear balking? Oh, also. I do have a sword slash.
You asshole!
I didn't realize it.
Rumpy screwed around. Wait, oh, by the way, if you're pressing things on the soundboard, we can't hear it. Or at least I can't hear it.
Oh, hang on, maybe. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
doing this, man?
That's not really a sword slash, it's more of a sword and speeder.
This city never respected my talent.
This isn't
Good enough.
Respect.
Be a breed respect. My power, the name Mysterio will finally earn the preference.
I do like that the entire Mysterio boss fight is actually canonically inside of a snow globe.
Beck? Keep fighting.
Well, I mean, it's a virtual snow globe
This is the only way
processed
to
by
defeat him.
CGI and
Wait.
such, but it's still a fucking snow globe.
If you're here, Mysterio's out there.
How is that happening?
It does kind of sadden me that the only one watching, the only one who's actually watching the gameplay right now is Rumpy.
Where?
Okay, I guess the only one paying attention to the gameplay is me.
I'm kidding.
He says, looking at his phone instead of actually paying attention to the gameplay because he recorded this earlier this week and already knows what's going on.
Hold on. Since when have you ever known what's going on?
Thanks. Giving up isn't really my thing.
I mean, I know what I recorded.
Doesn't mean you know what's going on.
I know more about what's going on than when I was actually recording.
So, you managed to survive. Doesn't matter. Alive or dead, you will never escape my world.
You'll never escape my trap. Turns around. Oh no, he's escaping my trap!
Close spider.
Just enter, never escape my trap, and then just walk straight back out of the entrance.
I mean, the thing there is that it's supposed to feel like the Mario 64 Infinite Staircase, but you turn around and that's actually how you get, and that's how you actually move forward.
No, you have to backwards long jump, remember?
Joke's on you, I don't know how to backwards long jumps in Mario 64. I've never been able to pull that off.
Okay, because it was only on the original 64 cartridge, because you couldn't do it on the other ones because it was patched out.
You can do it in the you can do it in DS and the Rumble Pack version, which is the one that they added as part of 3D All Stars. And I'm happy that they added the Rumble Pack version. I know a lot of people were pissed that it's like, oh, they patched out the backwards long jump. And it's like, yeah, but Rumble Sport. Because
Oh,
I'm
that and
because
what
I'm
he says
easy
when he
because
throws
I'm easy
Bowser.
to please. I mean, he's supposed to say the actual line is "So long, King Bowser," but
I thought it was so long, A Bowser.
no, it's supposed to be "So long, King Bowser," but the way it's pronounced, a lot of people thought it said "So long, Gay Bowser."
That's what he said.
I accept this as canon. I will not hear otherwise.
But
Yeah,
they replaced it. They just replaced it with Mario saying "bye bye," and anyone who's played Mario 64 DS knows that that sound clip was just reused when you close the DS. Which I like that they reused it for you closing the DS. That's a nice touch. Anyway, we punched Mysterio in the face. Time to get out of here, I guess.
Was his fishbowl punch proof?
No, but it turns out the Mysterio that we were fighting wasn't really Mysterio, so we gotta send Mysterio's colleagues that were helping him with the escape room to jail because they were framing Quentin Beck or something.
Where is he?
Oh.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
Mysterio did an evil, but for once it wasn't Mysterio doing the Mysterio evil.
Yeah, that's actually kind of the entire point of the Mysterio side quest is you find out that Mysterio actually wasn't the one doing the evil deed. It was the people helping him with the escape rooms, which honestly makes me feel even more upset because like he legitimately wanted to be a good guy and do something that people would be excited for and something that he could do, and then his business partners are like, all right, we're gonna fucking steal money.
Yeah, because nobody would suspect just a normal guy when the entire thing is run by a villain.
So can I tell everyone?
Yeah, actually, we get the last dev diary here, and I'll play it after this cutscene. But it's revealed that once Quentin Beck's partners learned that all of the Mysteriums that he set up scans people's bank information, they realize, oh shit, we can use this to our advantage. We can steal billions, and Quentin Beck would be the one going to jail, not us, because who would suspect a average Joe? Spider-Man, apparently. And yet he still thought that fucking Aaron, that Uncle Aaron was stealing from him, despite the fact that it was very obvious that he was leaving the Prowler name behind him.
We need him alive. What do we do? Just tie him up? Or something?
I'm not going to go over that plot point. It still bothers me.
We set him up as the fall guy in case anyone catches on. Yeah, like, tell everyone he went full Mysterio? Exactly. He would be the one most likely to steal money, not the two women who aren't former supervillains.
Come on.
Now we just need to figure out
Come
how
on.
to get the richest
Grumpy,
people
are you
in the
talking to your
city
dog?
into these Mysteriums. Okay, but there's still some...
Okay, I can't lie. There is a dog in the room.
The Spider-Men will
Tell
help
them
us
I said hi.
Her.
That's brilliant.
Tell her I said hi.
Heroes always looking to help.
I have a dog,
Here's
yes.
the plan.
Yeah, Grumpy has a dog.
Have millions in the bank.
I have a
before
dog and a
anyone
bearded
catches on.
dragon.
And when they do,
Oh shit, I didn't realize I had a bearded dragon.
and we
Yeah, this
They
was
get
recent.
along?
in style.
Best you can.
Illusion was Betsy and Cole's
She hasn't
innocence.
eaten him, so that's a plus.
Wonder where Beck is going from here.
Grumpy, tell your dog I said hi.
My friends say hi, Dougie.
Alright, that's the end of the part. We'll see you guys next part.